The elections for the new Vice President of India are underway, and the polling for the same, which commenced at 10 a.m. on Saturday, will end at 5 p.m. The Vice Presidential election is being fought by the NDA's Jagdeep Dhankar and opposition nominee Margaret Alva. The counting of the votes will commence today itself, and the new Vice President will take oath of office on August 11th, a day after the term of incumbent Vice President Venkaiah Naidu comes to an end. So how is the Vice President elected in India? The election of the Vice President is conducted by using the proportional representation system and a single transferable vote, and polling is held through a secret ballot. The Vice President is elected by an electoral college. Members of both the houses of the parliament make up the electoral college. While the nominated members of both the houses of the parliament cannot vote in the presidential elections, they can, however, do so in the case of the election of the Vice President. The Rajya Sabha has 233 members and 12 nominated ones. In the case of the Lok Sabha, there are 543 MPs and 2 nominated members. In all, the number of MPs who will cast their vote is 790. A candidate would need 20 electors as proposers and at least another 20 electors as seconders for the nomination. The candidate also has to make a security deposit of Rs 15,000. The candidate is declared elected if the total number of votes credited to any candidate at the end of the first or any subsequent count is equal to or greater than the total quota of votes. Several Congress MPs including Shashi Tharoor, Jairam Ramesh, Mallikarjun Kharge, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary and K. Suresh cast their vote for the vice presidential election. Rahul and Sonia Gandhi also casted their votes. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Modi, Nirmala Sitharaman, BJP MP Hema Malini also came to cast their votes for the vice presidential elections.
Subscribe to One India channel and never miss an update.